As I said, I don't want to talk for the Tanga group.
Yes.
I can only say what they said. You know, what they said in Parliament. But what I really got from them, they think the time limit was too short. It was too long, not too short, too long. They wanted it shortened. In my interpretation of what they said would be that they are probably not ready.
Yes.
Right now they are going as order, and we don't know whether they're going to go into a coalition. Perhaps, and we can see they are wooing other people. So it means they are preparing to get into a coalition, and they are not ready. So they don't want a long timeline that will block them out.
Yes.
That is what I can see. Yeah. But I think it would not be right to really block a whole law because you yourself are not ready. And you get the impression that probably they don't like the whole concept of coalition. But the way we see this country politically now, I don't see a single party that will come out and go to the elections and win an election as a single party. These coalitions are going to be with us. All over the world,
yes,
there are coalitions. So it is time we put into law provisions. We put into provisions into law that guide how you make a coalitions.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This aspect. What is your view on pre-election pact or post-election pact?
My view. This is a personal view. I think pre-election pact gives you the idea to put together. Pre-election pact assumes that you have you share ideologies, you share the process that are coming, and you want to go it together. And then if you have a proper agreement that is now deposited with the registrar, then it now you are telling people in advance how you are going to relate and behave from now on. Even before you even would go for the election, and after the election, whether you win or lose, that should be part of the of the pre-election arrangement. You have things like political party funds. How are they shared? Which is a big
problem, actually.
How are they shared?
Yes.
Again, this bill has brought a lot more details into how it is shared, and actually has given parties a better opportunity of getting part of the political party's fund. You realize that has been a problem before.
Yes.
Now, post election coalitions, in my view, it is after the, and I say it's in my view, it's after the election, and people realize that nobody has got a clear majority. You may have a majority, but when you look at your numbers in parliament, it's such that you will not be able to operate. There may be situations where you want something that needs a large majority, like 2/3 majority, and you know from the onset you will not be able to do it. And you also know that with the acrimony of political party competitions, if you have a parliament which sometimes is described as a hung parliament, you will not move. So you say, okay, none of us can form a stable government, so let some of us sit together and form a government. I think it is a saving grace, so to speak, so that you get things going. And they do work, but they seem to be relatively unstable where we see them, because you see people are already have a coalition. First of all, it takes a long time after the election to constitute a government. And we know cases where it has actually failed, in countries where it has failed, so that nobody can actually form a government. Or a government is formed, is so weak that very soon it falls. So again, my personal view I think it's good to have a pre-election coalition.